So where does one get this feeling of how everything balances out? Well, I started off my experience by crossing over two things like martial arts, Tai Chi, which is not what I'm doing, and then yoga, which it turns out I did not have a career planned out as an instructor because I was not geared for yoga. So I combined the two and made Yai-Chia. And Yai-Chia is the feeling of what's going on in your body as it changes from one position to the other. It's fluid movement to get things done. And in the purpose of coming in to work with a massage therapist, getting things done is purely a matter of, can I center this force against this force? What would it look like? What would it feel like to center your heart and your hips? And be able to move that. Say you're coming over here into the 2 territory, to the 3. 2, 3. And there's another direction over here that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 it. 4 it. 1, 4 it. 2, 3 it on the other hand. 2, 3. 1, 4. 1, 4. 2, 3. It's a game. And it turns out, if you were to move along this axis and pull, it's not a simple back pull. You can actually concentrate on how your body would engage to really pull a rope. If you were, say, actually working and your job as a stevedore is to pull on this rope and haul a boat in, there's a way your body would work like a workman as opposed to a frail person in charge. So, here I am pulling myself in. I'd like you to pay some attention to where the biceps and the tricep to work on all this, which start tying into your shoulder complex and all of these muscles, and eventually down to your hips, and what would give you your power would be your legs. As you're paying attention to this, notice this beautiful motion of how the wrists work. The elbow jabs down here, these muscles coordinate in here. You have all of the stuff flexing around in this beautiful machine which ties your whole midriff together. Here you are moving. Okay, here's the thing. Some people keep this and have this, especially if they work as stevedores and they never can get out of it. They may have this. They don't know where they got it. Athletes get this. Coordinated people are just born with it, they say. But here's the deal. I would say you gave it away. You gave it away one day when I was a little boy and I saw that I wanted to make a biceps. And now I've managed to perfect this thing that I couldn't do when I was 5. I can now make a biceps, and I do it by having an argument with my triceps. Notice how this brute force is not something a 5-year-old happens, but may have it as a 10-year-old. It's learned behavior. But what they forget in the meantime is that actually coiling in the ropes as a stevedore is what brings you the sort of body that you eventually want to get when you go to yoga class or take Tai Chi. And I think I can go over and say again, I couldn't do it in yoga class because it really was kind of frowned upon. And I really couldn't do it in Tai Chi because it's not following the perfect form. So again, I welcome you to the joy of Yai-Chia.